Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me some, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with free.
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
The real Nova 797.
TK's Garage.
You doing a budget, man? You rock with me, you didn't rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CamelCat.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke. Hey man, it's your boy, man, Rellz for real, man.
Free smoke, free smoke. Hey, free smoke, free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke.
Free smoke.
Free smoke, free
Smoke.
smoke.
Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the free smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What's going on, guys? Modern Day Muscle from Free Smoke. Make sure you go and check out freesmokeofficial.com where you can get your Free Smoke apparel. We're covering all bodies from small to 5X. Make sure you come and check it out. Again, that is freesmokeofficial.com. Go and get your apparel.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got the Relly, Rellz, and of course we got Modern Day Muscle down below. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke, home of the news for the culture. And of course, we can't move on without saying, as you just seen in the commercial right now, freesmokeofficial.com. Go get your merch, go get your apparel, all the way from extra small to 5X, man, on the shirts as you see we got right now, man. And we also have sweatpants, hoodies, and everything else, man, for all your winter needs as well, man. So make sure y'all go check it out. Go shop till your hearts drop. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, quickly, let's go to get into it. The first thing we got for y'all is Myke, you know, he put together a lot of vehicles, actually. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cars he puts together. And this is another one, man, but he's taking a little different route with this one, man, where he's kind of keeping things under wraps and kind of teasing here and there. But anyway, he's done a lot of work on this car already. And, you know, this is kind of different because Myke does a lot of, I think he does a lot of raps, honestly, when it comes down to the exterior of his vehicles and the colors. But this one, he got in the paint booth and he put out a video, you know what I'm saying? I was excited thinking they was going to be able to see the colors. And nope. Half that video was black and white, just like this.
Hey man, that flipped me out, man. Cause I'm watching the video. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see what this Z gonna look like, you know. Cause I'm a fan of the Z. I had a 06 350Z, and I had a silver joint, you know. So I was like, man, you know, I've always liked to see when the guys really go into those cars, you know, and of course, you know, performance, but you know, when they start getting into the appearance, you know. So I'm excited looking at this video, and then he walks in there and you see this look on his face or whatnot, man, and then I just see the screen go black and white. I was like, he ain't gonna do it like this, you know. So but I'll say this: if y'all watch that video, really listen really hard in the video, and you'll get a couple of tips on what the possibilities could be on, you know, the car, man. So I'm definitely excited. Now I'm like, man, I'm waiting, got my notifications turned on, waiting on the next one to drop, just so I can see exactly what color this car is gonna be, man. So you know, I heard a couple things, and I think I might be right on what I think it's gonna be. So I'm gonna just sit back and see if that comes, you know, comes to fruition.
I wanted to say, you know, in the paint process, that's a process that myself, I've never been able to experience, and that must be exciting in itself, like to see either car at that stage and be like, okay, it's gonna be at this point, and then after that we're gonna move on to the next point. So I think that's really cool that he showed that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous because that's something I've always wanted to be a part of, like be at a stage where, you know, I want in a paint in a car and view it like that. So I definitely can't wait to see the next video to see if he draw up to that color reveal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just dope to see. Like both of you guys said, man, it's dope to see, and it's dope to see him go through this particular process. And at the end of the day, you know, look, he sounded super excited.
Yeah.
Like really excited. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. I was hyped to be like, man, just show a sneak peek. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? But But yeah, he was like, look at this, and he was like literally pointing out, I was like, man, look at this, look at that, like he was like, man, so hey, to me it sounds like it's gonna be super nice, man. So I can't wait to see it myself either, man. Like I said, he builds a lot of, almost everything he does on all of these cars, man. Like they're always done to precision, man. And, they're always in good taste. So can't wait to see what it actually is, man. So I'm waiting for that next video to drop as well, so we can kind of get that. But go watch his video, man. Go to his channel, Myke. Dope YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just stays in his own lane, just does his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And he just literally just every video is just him doing what he loves. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're trying to get him on the show as well too. Hey, so go to Myke's channel, man. Drop it in, man. Come on, Free Smoke Official. We already did preliminary talks. We didn't lock down the actual date yet, but he is down to come on the show. So at least we got that far. We just need to lock in the date. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all go over there and spam that so he don't forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Be like, don't forget. You got to go on Free Smoke. You know what I'm saying? So big time shout out to Myke. You know what I'm saying? Now the next thing we got for y'all today is a couple of days ago, this little incident happened. I want to say, well, yeah, I guess it was a little incident. Little incident with some big people. You know what I'm saying?
I like
that. Which makes it, I guess,
with some big people.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which makes it, I guess, a little bit, in proportionate wise, it makes it, I guess, a little bit of bigger incident. But anyway, but with that being said, we told you guys we're going to start expanding some of this content, and here it is right here. If you guys are sports fans, you guys don't know about this particular team. I think the Rellz is very fond of this particular team, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? and then this year, they went out and spent a little bit of money, spent the bag, and got a couple of notable names. But it hasn't been going according to plan. And this past weekend, you know what I'm saying, they had a game, and some of these got a little out of hand, man. We're talking about AD, which is Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard, man, DH. You know what I'm saying? And hey, look at this, man. Like, they was on the sideline arguing, everybody trying to hold everybody back. Like, they got a whole game going on, and they on the sideline over here, you know what I'm saying, tussling with each other. What's going on here?
Hey, man, first and foremost, before we get onto the AD and the White situation, look at the little kid with the LeBron jersey back there. Like, he's going to be traumatized for the rest of his life behind seeing this go down, right? But, man, the Lakers are trying to build this chemistry, and I'm just all I can say is, I guess things got heated between them two on the court when they were both in there at one point. And of course, you got one veteran trying to tell one veteran something, and the other veteran like, "Hey, I'm a vet too, so you just can't tell me how to ball. I know how to ball." With Dwight, being defensive player of the year before, previously, and AD with his his accolades and stuff like that, man. I guess you ever been on a team and y'all losing, and y'all find somebody to blame, man, and then what I mean, it just, that's what it is. That's what I think happened. Everybody temper just got went up top, man, and I hate to see it happen because this is my team. I'm a Lakers fan through and through, but to see that happen while there's still a game going on, like, man, we got a problem. When I seen it, who was that? Dwight was sitting down, and AD ran up on Dwight and said something. Then all I know is AD grabbed onto Dwight, and then Dwight stood up. I'm like, man, if these guys about to go to blows on the sideline, like, we already got to fight the team. You know what I'm saying? We had to fight the refs a little bit, in the game as well, man. So my advice, AD is good. Okay. My advice to Dwight Howard, when you come in on a 1-year contract and you get paid veteran minimum, just stay away from all drama, man. You know what I mean? Because that could cause them to relinquish, your position on the team. Because we know Dwight Howard floated around in the league, been on about 8-9 teams, so you don't want to have that stigma on you, man. I was very disappointed. I've never seen AD get mad, so that really shocked me. So I said, man, Dwight must have said something about his mama or his auntie or something like that in order for AD to get mad like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna find out what happened or whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting to find out the details of that though.
Well, they pretty much said what on the record monitor. So what they did say, what I heard was that they were talking about like pick and roll, like how to defend the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? So how to defend the pick and roll ended up in that situation that you seen on the sideline. At least that's what was put out to the masses. Now, if that was true or not, we don't know. But so, that's what they said.
So that on top of us getting blown out, that's probably all that together. Like we was getting handed to us, brother. Like it was bad, man. It was real bad. Like I had to go outside a couple times at the house, man. Like just had the woosah for a minute, bro. But it is crazy, man.
Go ahead,
So my perspective is, if it's obviously frustrating, especially when you're getting blown out, not losing, but getting blown out. There's a difference because you can lose and be mad, but when you're getting blown out, that's where emotions start to run high. Everybody's your enemy. You're looking at people. You're looking at your best friend that's on the team with you, like F him too, because he ain't doing his job, type ish. So like, I think that type of stuff needs to happen, but that needs to happen in the locker room. That shouldn't happen in the middle of the game. That shouldn't happen in front of your fans. That shouldn't happen in front of that little kid that you pointed out. So I definitely think it was poor on both parties. And I also do agree with you with Dwight Howard, being on a 1-year contract. Hey man, I would just keep to yourself, you know what I mean? Yeah. Come here, do your job, go home, and keep it up, because at the end of the day, you might want to get that contract, renewed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, jumping around and doing all that stuff, that gets old. You know what I'm saying? So I just hopefully this was the last of it. They moved on, and it can get back to business and worry about what it's important, which is the game.
First of all,
and I'm not a Lakers fan, but I do appreciate good teamwork though. I'm not a Lakers fan. Sorry, FaTKaT. I just need to put that out there. No, I am not a Lakers fan, but I do understand the struggle, and it is frustrating, especially if you've ever been on a sports team when you're getting blown out. I was on a team and I got blown out, and we all fought after the game, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, go ahead.
Hey, listen, first of all, the disrespect and with the exaggeration telling he's been on 8-9 teams. I mean, come on, man. He ain't been on 8-9 teams. He's been about maybe about 5. You know what I'm saying?
He's floated around, bro. He's been around the block, bro. He's been around.
Yeah. But he ain't been on like 8-9 teams. Come on, man. That's half the league. You know
I'm just saying, bro. Like he started out Orlando, LA, Atlanta, Charlotte Hornets, Washington Wizards, Philadelphia 76ers. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, and that's 6. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty.
He's been around the block. He's been around the block.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe you got a point, but here it is, though, man. But on top of that, though, people need to put some respect on Dwight Howard's name. I do think that some of the frustration on Dwight Howard's part is he's not getting no playing time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't no scrub over there. Like, even at this age, like, he's still putting work. But I will say this. I think, because I was thinking, I'm like, why? I'm like, why is Dwight Howard not playing? Like, why? Like, he's not a scrub. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go in there. He gonna give you rebounds. He gonna give you putbacks. He gonna give you defense. Like, he's not a scrub. So what is the problem? But I kind of realized, and I was like, you know what it is? Everybody's probably just tired of his attitude. One thing about Dwight Howard, man, is he doesn't just play ball. He can't. I don't know why he can't just do that. It's been years and years and years now where he can't just go out there and just play basketball. He has to complain. He got to talk to the refs. You know what I'm saying? After every play, he got to every time he goes up, all you hear on the court is "Hey!" because
the thing is, you just got to be careful though, because he's gonna go out like a Randy Moss or a T.O. I know that's football, but
No, that's what. But I think he's pretty much almost already there. That's what I'm saying. Like, people around the league including the coaches, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really put him on the court because they know he's going to be a liability. He's hot-headed. He's always complaining about a foul, this and that and the third. Like, he cannot just play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just give me 10 solid minutes of just basketball. No complaining, no crying. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep talking to the ref 3 plays after you thought you got fouled. You're still talking to the ref about something. Like, just play basketball.
I'm like, give me the Dwight from last year. I mean, year before last.
No, that's what I'm saying. Right, exactly. But I don't think that, for some reason, he's just, I don't know, man. So I think that's part of the frustration that he's not playing. He's on the bench. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and AD kind of like saying, like, you know, kind of basically saying that to the bro. How you gonna tell me how to play some damn defense? And you're on the damn bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
You must have heard the conversation, didn't you?
I'm just saying.
That sounds like something that would probably spark that situation. You know?
Yeah, because you're out there playing, and the dude on the bench is trying to tell you what's what. Yeah,
what to do? Like, bro, you can't even get off the bench. What you talk? How you gonna tell me what to do? You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So don't play, don't. Anyway, so we've all been on sports teams. We play sports growing up. We know how that side is. You know what I'm saying? Especially between men that are playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, we do that. We do that in the local gym. You know what I'm saying? I could just imagine how it is out there playing professional. So, you know what I'm saying? If you beat someone and somebody talking trash, you're like, bro, you're not even on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing until you beat me. You know what I'm saying? Until you beat us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're on the sideline and you got next, stay over there. Don't you got nothing to say to me. You know? But anyway, I would say that's part of the frustration, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Not to keep the conversation super long, but you know, look. The Lakers went out and bought a whole bunch of people, man, like big names, and you know, it's not getting put together right now. And I think that's another part of the frustration is you got all these guys, all type, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Type A individuals, like alphas, right? They're all alphas in their own right because these are all superstars. They came up in the league as the #1 guys on their team. You know what I'm saying? All of these guys, and now you put them all together, and who's gonna take that step back? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that might be the issue, though. That might be the issue too.
But it's not even who's gonna take that step back. I don't know why people in sports don't understand this. Like I said, I know we're not gonna get too deep into the sports, but at the end of the day, when you put a whole bunch of superstars together, what happens is, you know, now you don't have no role players, right? So role players, correct, I don't think people understand. Like role players are what makes everything work because they don't care about, you know what I'm saying, taking the last shot. They don't care about I'm gonna get this ISO, this and that. They're just moving without the ball. They're moving. You find me open, I'm gonna pop and shoot. But when you got all these people that are together, and you look at even the same thing happening in Brooklyn with the Nets.
Toxic. Like
somebody would get, you know, Kevin Durant gets the ball. You think
it ain't coming out of there.
Yeah, Kevin Durant gets the ball. Like, what's the name ain't going to be rolling around trying to set screens or trying to run around the screen. He's gonna sit on the other side of the court and just watch KD. Be like, all right, bro, go score. Same thing with LA right now. Like, if Aaron Davis get the ball, AD get the ball, man, Westbrook ain't gonna be running around those screens and this and that a third, or especially, you know what I'm saying, LeBron ain't gonna run. They're gonna sit on the other side of the court and be like, go to work, AD. So what happens is you become easy to guard because there's no role players. There's no movement, nobody's doing nothing. Everybody's standing around waiting because everybody's a superstar. So go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the ball, go ahead and do your business. If not, give it to me, and I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, if you can do it, you ain't got nothing, give it to me. I'm gonna try to go one-on-one. And that's all it is. It just becomes all ISO all over the floor, and it becomes easy to guard. So that's why it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You need those role players. I don't know. You need one, maybe two superstars, maybe. The rest got to be role players so they can keep that.
I would say max 3.
Keep that movement going. You got to keep that movement going.
Yeah, that's what I miss about Alex Caruso, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and even my man Switch, man. J.R. Smith used to doggone cut, you know, heavy.
Right.
You know, so, but like you said, who's going to be the person? And I think, not to drag it on any longer, but I think that that point in an NBA player's life when they got to realize they have to play a role. It's sort of like what they call it, like a midlife crisis. You know what I mean? Like, man, I ain't at the top.
I see where you're going.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
and you know who should play that role? You know who should play that role given the position that they're in?
Shit, Westbrook, in my opinion, but go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Dwight Howard because of the current position that he's in.
Hey.
Well, I mean, but Dwight Howard, he didn't even see the floor, so he can't. But
but I'm saying
he didn't get that opportunity.
If he was, but I'm saying if he was showing that he's supportive in practice, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be Dwight Howard, be supportive. You know what I mean? Like, support people.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like forget it about Dwight Howard. Just go be supportive.
But I do feel like people do need to start putting some respect on his name, though, because, you know, Dwight Howard has done a lot in the league. Yeah, and he's done a lot in the league, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And before, you know, his whole, everything started happening, you know what I'm saying? The decline and everything else and all that when he left out of Orlando. Like, the guy was an animal. He was a beast.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And they let them off for the whole 75 anniversary lifts. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how? Like,
he's still mad about that. Yeah. Hey, that's probably what AD said. AD probably said, "Hey, that's why you ain't make the list."
Look, there could have been all kind of words thrown at that night. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So, but anyway, man. But we digress. We're not gonna keep talking about it. It's not, again, we're not a sports channel, but we do like to bring you guys, you know what I'm saying, certain things going on all over the place. And that's part of it right there, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out, man, and see what's going on. They both said they got over it. They're good to go. And we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll see where it heads from here, man. But I do feel bad for Dwight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dwight just needs to play ball. At the end of the day, he just needs to play basketball. Stop doing the extra stuff because it's putting a negative light on your name. And now you can't even see the floor. And it can't be because of your play. It got to be because of
attitude.
You know what I'm saying? Your attitude and your personality, and you know what I'm saying, and you doing everything else but playing basketball when you're out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, we digress. Hey, man, Rellz, what we got for special announcements?
Hey, man, coming up this weekend, brother, October the 30th, Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis International Raceway. We got Scary Fast and a YouTuber's Bash. It's going down, man, 2 to 10 p.m. Like I said, at Memphis International Raceway. It's going to be Demonology versus Dunk Master. They're going to even have a sound off and bagger showdown. So you got the bikes. Make sure you bring them out there, too. If you haven't got your tickets, make sure you go ahead and do that ASAP. Also coming up, November the 14th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We have the Stunner Jam hosted by the one and only Stunner Reese. Man, it's going down. I know, you know, there was supposed to be a creator connection going on as well, but we had to postpone that due to the things of the world or whatnot. But you don't want to miss this car, truck, and motorcycle show hosted by the one and only Stunner Reese. And you'll probably get to see Kavari down there. So I definitely think you ought to check that out.
And Vino the Don, don't forget about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we can't forget about that. Vino the Don will definitely probably make an appearance as well. Monday Muscle, what do we got for people before we get out of here?
Yo, appreciate you guys for watching. If you're a returning subscriber, yo, we'll see you in the next one. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If this is your new time, if this is your first time seeing Free Smoke, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, long press on that bell notification icon so you can get all notifications. Another way you can find out what's going on with Free Smoke is to check us out on our Instagram. That's going to be free_smoke_official. Also, make sure you go and check out the Free Smoke Official Facebook as well. Hey, we definitely want to give back. The PO box is in the description. If you want to send us a gift or something that you sell, we want to be able to hold it up to the camera and be like, hey, so-and-so did this on their respective website or social media. Make sure you call out which ones you want to be said to the camera in the that package you send us. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
There I go, man. Great. Appreciate y'all one more time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone we talked about today, man. You know what I'm saying? AD, Dwight, Myke, man. Make sure y'all go flood Myke's channel right now, man. Let them know come on the Free Smoke. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Other than that, that's all we got. Bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, y'all watching Free Smoke. And we do this for the culture. We out of here. Later.
Shock on the beats. Shock on the beats. Shock on.